talked to Sylvain Gebers, the team manager.
This time we get the chance to go international. Johnson was a national product and not advertised out of Belgium. Now we have an international brand, Winfield, which gives us the possibilities to continue working in future, even if the Belgium law will change.
Championship leader Stefan Everts of Belgium on the Honda sets best time in Group A qualifying. Despite a huge championship lead, Everts still wants to win. Of course, here he's racing at his home event.
You know, this championship is still long. We still have 7 rounds to go, including this one. So it's not. I'm not gonna ride around that. I'm gonna ride safe. You know, I just want to win this GP, and I want to win more GPs. So if we go to the end, and if we can have a decision in Switzerland, then I will go safe, but not before that.
The second time in Group A goes to Marnik Beverts on the number 2 Suzuki. He's third at the moment in the championship, and on Saturday it was his 28th birthday. And here's a present for you, a complete lap around Kester with the Suzuki rider. Now you can see how these guys earn their money. Marnik Beverts.
For me, I think I don't have to think about the championship on this moment. I wanted to win this Grand Prix for myself, and if I win, I catch points on Stefan. But I think he's a long way already in points in leading, and I think it's if he doesn't have any bad situations, I think it's really difficult to do it.
Well, third in Group A, Germany's Pitt Bearer, another Honda rider. Fourth in the championship. Bearer's actually fairly well placed at the moment. He's a long way back from third, but he's a long way ahead of fifth.
It's always hard to make plans in racing, and at the moment I'm more than 40 points behind Marnik and 20 before Joke. So there's nothing special I have to take care about points at the moment. So I have to try to make every race as good as possible. But that's the only thing you always can do. So I try to do my best.
Sebastian Tortelli on the 24 Kawasaki sets the Group B best time. Takes pole position with, in fact, what is fastest time of qualifying overall, 0.6 of a second ahead of Everts. Well, it's really getting a priority now for Tortelli to start taking points back from Stefan Everts, as the Frenchman tells us. Well, it's really important now that I've got to start clawing back because Stefan is very strong mentally and he's going away a little bit now. So I'm now going to try and win as many Grand Prix as possible and to try and preserve my chances until the end. A surprise second time in Group P for South African Colin Dugmore on the 88 Honda, although he's only 13th in the championship.
This is the kind of track I enjoy to ride on because it's not just a flat-out go fast and point the bike. You must choose good lines. It's a proper motocross track, you know, and I really enjoy riding on it, eh?
Third place in Group B for Belgium's Werner de Wit on the number 8 Suzuki. He'd like to forget the last 3 Grand Prix now. He took only 1 point in each heat.
I made a few mistakes the last GPs. I had some problems with my suspension, and now the last GP I was a bit stubborn and I had the wrong tires on, and yeah, it's stupid, but now things are looking good.
Well, 3 Belgian riders stacked up against Francis Tortelli. This should be one of the biggest fights of the 9th round of the World Series. Back quick kick, and we're back at Kester World Motocross 250 Championship. Start of race 1, it's whole shot to Stefan Everts, and Stefan Everts goes straight through into the lead from Pit Bera, from Werner de Wit, Talon Volland, Sebastian Tortelli, Colin Dugmore, Rob Herring of Britain, and Marnik Bevert. So good start by Rob Herring there on the number 14 bike. At the moment, Everts pulling away from Bera and de Wit. Tortelli, though, closing on Volland. And Tortelli takes 4th place on lap 3 from Berverts and has also passed Alan Volland. Still Everts leading from Bera. Tortelli moving up the order. Good ride by the Frenchman, now to 3rd place, just behind de Wit, and really pushing. Oh, then Tortelli's off. Oh, the big crash over the straw bales there. Luckily he's not hurt, and the crowd certainly moved then. Locked up a front wheel, could do nothing, and loses some 2 minutes before restarting. So one of the bigger slow motion accidents we've seen this year. There he is. Hits the bales hard, over he goes. Fortunately, as we say, it's a fairly soft landing. This is those rails. Got a problem with the front wheel, and he loses 2 minutes before he can rejoin, and will finish only 24th. Well, lap 4, Everts has already built up a gap, and he is flying on his way to victory by the looks of it. Pit Bera in 2nd. And Werner de Wit coming here in 3rd place. And Beverts. Marnik Beverts on the fly now, looking to take 3rd place from de Wit, which he does. Goes through on the inside on lap 6. Behind them, Joachim Carlsen is in 5th place. And there's Britain's Rob Herring on the Yamaha. Frederick Volley, and then Colin Dugmore. Lap 7. And Rob is on a charge. He moves up into 5th place. On lap 8, it's Herring from Carlsen. From Dugmore. And Frederick Bolly now back into 8th place, catching up after restarting in 24th after that fall. Everts still leads, total control over this race for the reigning champion, and the big fight now really is behind him for 2nd place between Pit Bera and Marnik Beverts. So Bera, no chance of catching this man, but here he is, really getting his head down. And there's Marnik Beverts, who's closing up on him every lap now. And surely it's only a matter of time before Beverts is going to come through and take that place away from him. Indeed he does it. Through goes Beverts on the Suzuki. Takes 2nd place from Pit Bera on the number 7 Honda. Bera takes it back again though, a couple of corners on. And so the fight goes on. This is great stuff here in the Belgian Grand Prix at Kester. At 13, Beverts takes that place back again from Bera. Oh, through he goes. And this time, he keeps it. Bera making some sort of mistake there. Werner de Witt all alone on the number 8 Suzuki in 4th place. Here he is. Britain's Rob Herring still just got a handy lead over Joachim Carlsen. Frederick Bolly now in 6th place. That's a great ride by him. But then Carlsen takes 5th place away from Herring, and Bolly is closing as well. So Rob Herring losing a place on that lap. And Bolly then takes 6th place from Herring, goes around the outside of him. So pushes Rob Herring down to 7th, Bolly in 6th. Up ahead, Stefan Everts really now, and he just a few 100 meters away from the flag. Through goes Rob Herring in 7th place, and Everts wins from Beverts and Bera. Honda, Suzuki, Honda, Suzuki, Honda. Frederick Bolly for Kawasaki, and Rob Herring at top Yamaha in 7th place.
Yeah, it's been a really good race. My start, that was a lap worth. I could choose my lines the first laps, and so it was just to keep the concentration really high and make no mistakes. And I finished with I think 12 seconds or something on the 2nd place, so that was really good.
Not so good start, but I came back to the 2nd place. Stefan was already gone. I hope I can have a better start in the 2nd heat.
I'm happy about 3rd place. I know that Stefan and Marnik going really fast on this track. For a while it looked like maybe I can keep the 2nd place, but Marnik was a little bit stronger at the end, so it was. I was still happy with 3rd position, and congratulations for Marnik and Stefan.
Well, still at Kester and start of race 2, but now it's raining. How quickly this weather changes in Belgium. It's a whole shot for Stefan Everts, and at the end of the 1st lap, Stefan Everts is leading as the rain gets heavier and heavier from Beverts, from Bera, from de Witt, from Stevavini. Christian Stevavini from Italy on the Honda, and from Sebastian Tortelli in 6th place. Well, Tortelli takes 5th place from Stevavini. Then he takes 4th place from de Witt. So Everts leading from Beverts, Pit Bera, and Sebastian Tortelli now in 4th as the rain stops, the sun comes out again, and everyone enjoys a mud bath. 18 laps of this long track in Belgium. Fight for 1st place now between Everts and Beverts. Marnik Beverts were really on a charge, and the crowd love this. 2 Belgians fighting out the 2nd heat of the World Motocross Grand Prix here at Kester. Fight for third place continuing between Berra and Tortelli. And Tortelli's on the charge on the Kawasaki. And on the 8th lap, he has taken third place. American Mike Brown in 5th place, and he really is Brown now. Talon Volland, and then Frederick Bolly in 7th. But still ahead, those two Belgians on a charge. And on lap 12, it's still Everts on the number 1 bike from Beverts, Honda from Suzuki. Pit Berra takes back third place from Tortelli's Kawasaki. But not for long, because Tortelli comes back at him again on lap 13 to take third again. Well, Brown in 5th place ahead of Bolly. Gets a bit of a moment there. Big fight, but Bolly, off he nearly comes. Big fight, but Bolly is just not able to quite get back at him. Goes wide again. Oh, having troubles now, getting traction. So Brown and Bolly having a great battle there. Yamaha against Kawasaki, America against France. 2 laps before the finish. Real storm comes back again over Kester. The rain is coming down in torrents, and Berverts is closing all the time on Everts. But look, it's just become a quagmire now. And Everts now takes his 2nd victory from Beverts. And Pit Berra moves up into 3rd. Tortelli fell on the last lap in the rain, and Pit Berra finishes 3rd. Honda, Suzuki and Honda. Stefan Everts, the winner.
Yeah, I took it again a whole shot in the 2nd moto, and Marnik was pushing all the way, and it was very tough for me, and especially at the end with the rain. I had all the lap riders, and sometimes it was really close, but I managed to stay in the front.
Oh, there's the championship points after that round. 318 to Everts, who is just going further and further ahead from Marnik Beverts, 246, and Sebastian Tortelli, 232. Rob Herring of Britain down in 19th at the moment.